Right. So I got a video to play here, which actually is very, very interesting.
Yes.
And I want you guys to see the stark contrast between the two women that are pictured in the video. Let's go ahead and roll this clip. This came across my timeline here. So play from the beginning. So this guy talks about the differences between a Western woman and a more traditional woman. Let's go ahead and roll the clip. Make sure to unmute it, and then play from the beginning.
Look at the difference between these two women.
And
For better,
For better,
for worse,
for worse,
for richer,
for richer,
for poorer.
for poorer.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Brill made it very clear to Johnson, you cannot be broke in sickness
In sickness
and in health.
and in health.
To love,
Cherish,
cherish, and to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did.
Wow. Terrible.
So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
I'll forever submit to you, Miles. I'll forever respect you, Miles. I'll forever honor you, Miles, as the head of our home. In heaven, they hear. On earth, I declare and decree. I shall be a submissive wife unto you.
I don't know about you, but I know which one I'm willing to give my life for. Now look at the difference between these two women.
He wearing a
better?
do-rag.
For better.
Count.
All right. So,
Wow.
His opinion.
yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Profound difference. So, ladies, what are your thoughts on that? We can start here with Miss DR and then work our way back this way.
I think it has a lot to do with how you were raised. If you were raised in a religious household, then you're more likely to think like that girl, the
Okay.
second one. And a lot of foreign countries do instill a lot of religious beliefs in their children. However, America, not really the case. So I think religion has a lot to do with it.
Okay. Who do you think is gonna have the better relationship? Give me when we gave you guys a bunch of these placards, because whenever I say raise your hands, it's always a pain in the ass. So give me a green if you guys think the foreign woman's gonna do better, or give me a red if you think the American woman is gonna do better. Who do you think is gonna do better in that relationship? Raise your hands, pull them up, put them up, put them up.
I don't think from watching that video that you could decide that.
Okay.
Because I feel like both of their messages were the same. It's just, sorry, I didn't
No,
know.
it was their style of
If you had to assume off of
100%.
who is going to have the better relationship long term, just if you had to take a guess.
From face
Staying
value.
together
All right,
is
ladies,
what
go
we're
ahead,
saying.
throw it
What's
up,
the
throw it
thing?
up, throw it up.
Green?
So
Green.
red is for American, green
Yeah.
is for
The foreign girl.
overseas.
The foreign girl.
So,
Okay. So we got 3 girls that think the foreign girl's gonna do worse. 4 girls that think the foreign girl's gonna do worse.
Wait, which one's mine?
Worse or better?
or better?
No,
Better.
I
All right, ladies, please pay attention. Okay, stop talking and listen to what I say. Who do you think is gonna do better in their marriage? The American woman or the foreign woman? If you think the foreign woman is gonna do better, please throw up the green. If you think it's going to be the American woman, throw up the red. Okay, now we got a visual representation. Okay, so we have 3 girls, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3 girls say the American woman's going to do better. Yes?
Yes.
3? Okay. Let's start with the people that think, actually, oh, you changed your mind. Okay. Why do you think the American girl's going to do better?
For starters, I want to disclaim that I do not think I could accurately even make an assumption off of like the 4-second video I just watched of each of those women. I would say the American would have a better marriage only because like I could tell in like their chemistry, you know, they were joking with each other. He clearly wasn't offended. She wasn't being serious. It was all fun and games. It's clear she loves that man, the smile on her face. Like she's getting married. She loves him. It's of course she's going to be obedient in that way. You know, she's going to love him. She's going to do what she can to support him. At least that's what I can take from that few seconds of speaking I heard her do. But that's why I would say that. But I want to reiterate that that was nothing to make any judgment off of. I feel like, yeah.
Okay. Who else said, you said also you think the American girl would do better. Why?
In the same way, can't really make a full judgment on their relationship, but when I see people who are very dynamic and having that chemistry, whether or not it's like a slight argument, I think that, or it's not an argument, it was just a kind of a joke.
They were kicking off each
That's
other.
what I want to see. I want to see the chemistry. I want to see the happiness in those moments, and I feel like that was very strong. You know, you love to see someone be obedient and proclaim their love. That's great, but I want to see the chemistry and the dynamic between them to decide that.
Interesting.
Are y'all comedians?
What about you said also? So interesting. Why do you think
As
the
long as
American
I'm
woman?
funny, yeah.
Why do you think the American woman would do better?
I think she'll do better because he knows what he's signing up for and she's completely herself. Whereas the other one, she might be putting up an act. I don't know. But you
Word.
can't put up a front for long.
Yeah,
especially
doing
not
what
in a
she feels
marriage.
like is right, not what she actually like.
And I think they're
She
both
might be.
doing what they think is
I
right.
wouldn't say that. I would say
Okay.
like don't be so like get up like she was on her knees like what are you doing? But like the
Making
other
yourself look a fool.
the other one was
All right.
being herself, so he
Okay.
already knows what's up.
All right. So for the girls that think the foreign girl's going to do better, why do you think the foreign girl's going to do better? We'll start here.
I start by saying that she feels 100% more committed the way that she's speaking to her significant other, while the American lady was a bit more condescendent in a sense. So, yeah, I see the fun and jokes of the interaction, but
Okay. So you think she's going to do worse because of her condescending demeanor on her wedding day? Okay. What about you? Why do you think the foreign girl's going to do better than the American girl?
Kind of on the same page with her. Like after
Into the
hearing-
microphone.
Sorry, kind of on the same page with her. After hearing like them talk about their opinion, I do agree like how they see it, and I see that. When I first saw the video, the reason why I voted what I did was just like watching that, and then like during your vows though, the way I saw it is like, why at a time, like at one of the most important times of your
You're
life,
joking.
doing your vows, you're gonna say you're not gonna obey your man? Like get at like
you embarrassed
excuse
him
me.
already.
She
It
didn't
was
say
pretty-
that.
it
That's
was
just
pre-
what
I would've
like,
took
and
my
I
ring
get
back.
exactly
Yeah.
what
You
you guys are
embarrassed
saying,
me.
and I will
Hey,
not
guys. When
disagree.
she's speaking,
But
let
like,
her please speak.
like
One
I won't
microphone at a
disagree
time.
with that because I see that, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I like the joking, and I like how they're on the same page. Because I'm like, when I'm with my man too, like I joke, like I am like very, but like not during my like like
I hear that. I do.
will obey you. I will not respect because like if you're gonna laugh at me in a stage in front of in the church on the altar in front of our family and friends, you're not gonna like when I'm cheating on you, I'm gonna laugh on you again. Like which I would never do, but like that's how I see that. You know, like not during like we can laugh like off the talk or with our friends, but not in the church on the altar during our vows.
Okay.
That's that.
What about
Like-
you? Well, you got your opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you think the foreign girl is going to do better than the American girl?
She said it really well, and you know, at the end of the day, that's your wedding vows. You had plenty of time to get all the jokes and the giggles and the games out. The un-American woman already knows what she's getting herself into. She already understands her role. You guys can argue gender roles and this, that, and then there are gender roles, and that woman clearly understands her role to that man, and he understands his role to her. Like Myron keeps saying, like the man can't pick and choose when to protect and provide, but you women get a chance to decide when you want to be submissive and let me lead. It doesn't work like that. So she's probably gonna have a better shot of a long-term marriage, whether it's 100% always happy or not, versus the American woman, because the American woman, she looks like she don't know how to listen. And that's a lot of women's problem. They don't know how to listen and shut the fuck up.
All right. You also thought did you think that the traditional girl, the foreign girl would do better? No, you thought the American girl would do better. Okay, why do you think the American girl is going to do better?
Because there's equality in that relationship.
Because there's equality. Okay.
There's a 50-50. You can
Okay.
tell that.
Do you think successful relationships operate on 50-50?
Yes.
Do you want a guy that's equal to you?
Equal in what sense?
Do you want a guy that's taller than you?
Taller than me?
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm tall.
Okay, but do you want a man, preferably, if you said every girl deserves her Prince Charming, right?
Yes.
Okay, is your Prince Charming in your eyes going to be taller than you?
It could be the same height.
Okay. Is he going to make more money than you and be able to provide for you?
Yes.
Is he going to be more competent and more intelligent than you, so maybe you can
No,
learn from
I am
him?
competent and intelligent.
But do you want a guy that's
we could be equally intelligent.
equally intelligent?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want a guy that's stronger than you physically
Yes.
in the gym and everything else like that? Okay. Do you want a guy that has better sense of direction than yourself?
It could be the same.
That can
Also-
plan the trips and plan the dates?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sorry.
That can like plan the trips or plan the dates, navigate.
We could do it together.
Yeah, but preferably, would you want him to be able to do it better than you?
Okay. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't
Would
mind.
you want a guy that can lead you and tell you, "Hey, I made plans and stuff like that," and be able to make decisions?
I want to collaborate too.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's
but you want a guy that can make the decision if needed, without you there.
okay. I mean,
So, I mean, to me, it sounds like you're looking for a superior, not an equal.
But those are things he brings to the table. There's also going to be things that you could ask him about her that she brings to the table that he doesn't. It doesn't mean
make
just
you
because he
superior.
does all those things and he's capable of that and maybe she wants that from him, there's going to be things that he wants from her. Like, you could ask him, like, does she clean for you? Like, does she cook for you? Okay, so you want someone who does more than you. You want someone who is capable of more. Do you know how to, like, this or that woman stuff, you know? Like... Does that make sense?
No.
I think it definitely did. It was
What
a
I
rhetorical
described were tangible assets that the man brings to the table that she wants him to be better at her. And
Yeah,
in
but
one
y'all
end-
are the same way with women. It's it's tangible to
Yeah,
want
are
us to
the
be scrubbing
equal.
dishes and cooking for you, cleaning for you, picking your clothes up off the floor. Those are things that we can do for you, right? And those are things he can do for her. It doesn't make him superior. It's just women and men. Even, I mean, you'll agree, we both have different roles, but it's also like it's not everyone's the exact same. Like, some families, like, the guy cooks and cleans and the woman works, you know, and
how did
that's
those
how
relationships end up?
gorgeous. Like, some
Really?
of my best friends, like, I have, like, a really good friend. She's a pilot. She's, you know, she makes her money. She's doing well for herself. And her man is a strong man. He's cool. He's hardworking. He's super masculine. But, you know, his job is remote. He's home more. So he's more capable
Who
of
makes more
cooking
money?
and cleaning. She makes more money than him. And
There
that's
you go.
A-okay.
I guarantee that won't last
They
long.
make it's lasted a very long time. It
won't last that
so,
Or
But
there's
it
some
already
kind
did,
of, or there's
is
some
the
kind of
thing.
situation where she probably might be cheating on him, or she doesn't like him that much.
They're so happy. Just everyone's different. Like, not every relationship has to look the exact same. Some
I
women
agree.
don't want to
Mhm.
cook and clean. Some men love it. My brother loves to cook. He loves to clean. He loves things to be a specific way. And he wants his woman to be happy, and he wants to come home and have support and be loved and be held. And if he needs a favor, she's there to lend a hand. Like, relationships aren't supposed to be like, I'm a girl, I have a, you know, and I have to cook and clean and all this
So
stuff.
you're talking
and
about
slay
All
and
right,
trash.
so I asked her some pretty simple, straightforward questions, and to me, she said relationships are 50-50 and equal, but the reality is the guy is not equal to her at all.